Is we're going to draw a little coordinate plane up here. Okay. We're going to graph the parent parabola, which has its vertex at 0, 0. Okay. And it opens up. So that parabola is y equals x squared. We just got done talking about that. Okay. Every parabola has a vertex. Every parabola has a focus. The focus is inside the parabola somewhere. So focus is now a new term for us. The distance from the vertex to the focus of every parabola is called P. So there's a new variable for us. Okay. Every parabola has a directrix. A directrix is either going to be a horizontal or a vertical line in the opposite direction of the focus from the vertex. So if you have to go up so many to get to the vertex, you have to go down so many. That so many is P. Sure. And that'll give you a line called the directrix. Now, depending on how your parabola opens, the directrix could be vertical or horizontal. Okay? So this is called the directrix. Okay? The focus and the directrix are the same distance from the vertex. Okay? Now, what a parabola is defined as, it's defined as all the points that are the same distance from the focus as the directrix. And I know these don't look like the same distances, but that's because I sketched my parabola. And remember, those are tick marks from geometry to show that those distances are equal. Okay?
Congruent.
Congruent. Thank you. Parabola has an axis of symmetry. Anybody want to? Axis of symmetry. I think I'm going to draw that in green. Will always go through the vertex. Okay. All right, we're going to talk about the cases of a parabola. First two cases. Are parabolas that open up or open down. Okay. The model is x squared equals 4py. Now, if you've solved this for y, you'd get y equals x squared. Those are the parabolas that you guys graphed in Algebra 2. Those either open up or open down. Okay? If the p-value is greater than 0, the parabola will open up. It'll still have a focus, and it'll still have a directrix. And you can label it DIR for directrix. If the p-value is less than 0, how do you guys think the parabola will open? Down. And a directrix. Now, can we talk about what the equation of the directrix would look like? What does the equation of a horizontal line look like?
Y equals mx plus 3.
You are close. What is the slope of a horizontal line? What's the rise and what's the run?
Y equals x.
What's the rise and run?
Y divided by x.
Nope, not quite.
X divided by y.
How much do you rise, how much do you run to get to another point on this line? You rise how much? 0, you run whatever. What's 0 divided by a number?
0.
0. So the slope is 0. So really, excuse me, really the equation is y equals 0x plus some number. Well, really 0x is just some number. So the equation of a horizontal directrix will always be y equals some number. What about the equation of a vertical directrix?
Undefined.
Slope is undefined. What does the equation look like? What's all the same on this line? Like, let's say I'm -2. -2 up 0, -2 up 1, -2 up 2, -2 up 3, -2 up 4. What's all the same?
-2.
What's the same, x's or y's? X. So these will all be x equals some number. Okay? For a parabola that opens up or down. And the model is x squared equals 4py. And now to find that p, it should be very easy, shouldn't it? Do you see how the x squareds match? The y's match? So Haley, what little equation could I get out of here to find p? These match, so what's left? So what's left? What did I not circle?
-6.
Equals? There you go. So if you're looking for p, you just match everything up. Master solvers that you are, you're going to divide by 4? So p equals -1.5, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now when you make your parabola,
You go down 1.5 and up 1.5.
well, first of all, let's talk about the vertex. Is there any opposite of h, opposite of k here with x and y? No. So vertex we know is at 0, 0. When p comes out to be negative, Leah, which way does it open, up or down? Down. So I'm going to circle down. The distance from the vertex to the focus going down is down 1.5. So let's say this is 1. So this is 1.5. There's your focus. Then you don't have to plot ordered pairs for me. You guys can just sketch. Okay. So in the margin, I need focus. Is that over 0, down 1.5. I need vertex, 0, 0. And last thing I need is the equation of the directrix. So if I have to go down 1.5 to the focus, which way do I have to go 1.5 to get to the directrix? Up 1.5. Now, what's the equation of a horizontal directrix? Is it x equals or y equals? Y equals. So the directrix is at y equals, and then what y value are we up at? 1.5. Very good. Okay. Is the left or right model? Okay. So let's graph a translation. Y minus 3 squared equals -8 x plus 2. This one, the model we're looking at is, if I put the model underneath, it's y squared equals 4px. Okay? So when it's y squared, what are our choices for openings? Is it up or down or right or left? Okay, so this one is a right or a left. Okay. First, let's talk about the translated vertex. Okay. So opposite of h. Brianna, what's the opposite of h over here? Negative 2. And Brianna, opposite of k over here? 3. And you guys did make very good observations. Okay. All right, so let's start sketching our graph since we know the vertex. So the vertex is at negative 2, up 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, do you see how the y squareds match? Oops. The x's match. Okay, so Autumn, do you think you could snag out of here an equation to find p?
9.
What's left here?
Oh, negative 8 equals 4p.
Very good. Negative 8 equals 4p. Divide by 4. P equals negative 2. Max, if p is negative 2, does that mean right or left?
Left.
Okay, so it opens to the left. And from the vertex to the focus, we have to go the p value. So we have to go negative 2. So here's our focus. Max just said it opens to the left, so you guys can just sketch. Okay. And if the vertex is 2, or if the focus is 2 to the left of the vertex, then the directrix would be 2 which way, gang? To the right. So that would be on the y-axis, wouldn't it? Okay. All right, now we just need the ordered pair for the focus. So where's my focus at?
Negative
4, 3, negative 4, 3. Okay. I need the equation for the directrix. It's vertical, so is it x equals or y equals? Be careful. Over 0, up 1. Over 0, up 2. Over 0, up 3. Over 0, up 4. What's all the same? The x's are all what number? Nope. Over 0, up 1. Over 0, up 2. Over 0, up 3.
0.
So 0. All the x's are zeros. I forgot to mention axis of symmetry. Remember, that's the line that goes through the vertex. Okay. Axis of symmetry is a horizontal line. So what does the equation of a horizontal line look like? Y equals, and then what y value are we up at? 3. Very good. Okay.